Hey, what is up, everybody? This is the Great Puckettini coming at you on behalf of PuckettFanShop.com. And over at PuckettFanShop.com, that's my website where I put dog designs on all kinds of different products like socks, and shirts, and stickers, hoodies, sweaters, all kinds of stuff. So go over and check it out if you love dogs the way I do. And hopefully we'll have a dog breed you like. If not, send me a message and I'd love to do business with you. But what I've got tonight for you is I've got the top 10 Arkansas Razorback highlights versus the Texas A&M Aggies. You know, we took a tough loss, man. It was a heartbreaking loss last night. This is Sunday when I'm recording this video, and it was tough, man. Kids played hard. Coaches coached hard, I promise you. They want to win worse than anybody, worse than anybody in the world. Both, the players and the coaches do. It was a tough loss. But there was a lot of highlights, man. These guys played good. We was right there. We should have won the game. Everybody knows that. We should have won. We just kind of shot ourselves in the foot several different ways. It wasn't just a field goal. It wasn't just a fumble. We had a lot of things going on, and that happens. Like Sam Pittman said, he said, if players did everything we wanted them to do, that's not a perfect world. So they make mistakes like we do. So, hey, here we go. Highlight number 1 is redshirt junior quarterback K.J. Jefferson from Sardis, Mississippi. He rushed 18 times for 112 yards and 1 touchdown. He was our leading rusher. And he also threw the ball very well, too. He was 12 of 19 passing for 171 yards and 2 touchdowns. So he accounted for 283 yards of offense and 3 touchdowns. He had a very good night. He did, played a very good game. Was not perfect, but anyway, he did a great job. All right, now highlight number 2 is redshirt junior wide receiver Jadon Hazelwood from Atlanta, Georgia. He led the team in catches with 5 for 56 yards. Did a very good job. Almost scored. He came up about a yard short on one of his receptions. Boy, I was hoping he was going to get in there, but he played well. Getting better. He's getting better. You can see him really become more of the offense. All right, highlight number 3 was redshirt senior wide receiver Warren Thompson from Seffner, Florida. Now, he led the team in receiving yards with 57. He also had a huge touchdown there that put us up 14-0 on that double post. He had to wait on it. It was got underthrown a little bit, and but he fought hard to get in the end zone. Great job by Warren Thompson. All right, next, highlight number 4 is our offensive line. These guys, these are ride or die right here, man. Everything we have, we put on their shoulders, on their backs. So offensive line, because of them, they're part of it. Them and the running backs too, not just them. But anyway, so we rushed for 271 yards and 1 touchdown. We passed for 171 yards and 2 touchdowns. So they helped account for 415 yards and 3 touchdowns. And now 415 yards, that equals out. Usually we say 100 yards is 7 points. So that averages out. So we should have scored 28 points. Okay, and we should have won the game for us. The offensive line did enough. They played well enough. We should have won the game. We just had a couple of things happen, and it does. You can't, once, just happens sometimes, man, in athletics. Ball bounces funny ways sometimes. But we should have scored 28 points based on those 400 yards. Now, they did give up 1 sack, but that's, that's on 19 passes. They only gave up 1 sack. So here's our starting offensive line. Redshirt senior left tackle Luke Jones from Little Rock, Arkansas. Redshirt junior left guard Brady Latham from Jinx, Oklahoma. Senior center Ricky Stromberg from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Redshirt junior right guard Bo Limmer from Tyler, Texas. And then redshirt senior right tackle Big Dalton Wagner from Spring Grove, Illinois. And those guys did good, played hard. Man, they paved the way for a lot of yards. They've been doing a great job this year. All right, highlight number 5 is senior linebacker Bumper Poole from Lucas, Texas. He led us in tackles last night with 7. He had 5 solo tackles and 2 assists. He also had 1 pass breakup and 1 quarterback hurry. So Bumper did a good job for us there. Highlight number 6, 4 players did sack Mac Johnson. First of all, Drew Sanders from Denton, Texas. He had half a sack. Landon Jackson from Texarkana, Texas, had 1 sack. Eric Gregory from Memphis, Tennessee, had 1 sack. And Zach Williams from Little Rock, Arkansas, had half a sack. So those 4 guys did sack Max Johnson. It ended up being just 3 sacks, but anyway, those guys did a great job. We needed more of it, but they did a great job getting those sacks. That's what we needed. All right, highlight number 7. Senior kicker Jake Bates from Tomball, Texas, had a great game. You know, we said he needed to put the ball in the end zone. He's our kickoff specialist, and not let that Texas A&M a chain return the kicks. And so he kicked off 4 times, and all 4 of his kicks were for touchbacks. Just absolutely wonderful. That helps our defense so much. That makes a team drive 75 yards for a touchdown, and 30, about 15 and 50, about 65 yards for a field goal, kind of, sort of. So anyway, Jake Bates did a great job. All right, highlight number 8, sophomore wide receiver Keytron Jackson from Royce City, Texas, made a great play to put Arkansas up 7-0. A lot of us missed it because they were showing the game before. I can't remember what game it was, but I went brain dead just now. It wasn't Kansas State, Oklahoma, I don't think. But who was that? I can't remember. But anyway, he put us up 7-0 in the first quarter with a 32-yard catch and run for a touchdown. He caught it short and took it a long way. Showed his speed, and because he's got prototype size and speed, he's got the tools, and he showed what he can do there. Great play by Keytron Jackson, and he's just a sophomore. He'll be around for a couple more years. All right. Highlight number 9, having junior safety Miles Slusher from Broken Arrow, Oklahoma back was great. He definitely come in, made a lot of plays. He was second on the team in tackles with 6. He had 4 solos and 2 assists. He had a tackle for loss. He had a pass breakup, and he did have a quarterback hurry as well. So he did a little bit of everything, and having him back really helped. Texas A&M has a lot of weapons. And he lined up that nickel back. He rushed the passer, recovered. He did a lot of different things and was second on the team in tackles. So very nice having him back, All right, highlight number 10 is just the whole Arkansas team believing and coming back from being down 9 with 3:48 left in the third quarter. Okay, they got down by 9 with 3:48 left in the third quarter. And just them believing and coming back from that. They could have quit, said the heck with it. We're the coach's fault, we're done, but they didn't, and that shows the amount of belief these players have in their coaches, how much confidence they have in each other. I mean, that's tough to come back that late in the game. I've seen teams just fold it up before, and they definitely did not do that. They came roaring back. And it was a super tough loss, guys. And I'll be honest, I was mad, trying to think of people to blame, this and that. But, hey, now's not the time to start jumping off the bandwagon and calling for coaches to be fired. Let's don't do that. These coaches got us where we are, doing a great job. There are some things that I wish we hadn't have forced it to Malik Hornsby there a little bit. I thought we tried a few too many tricky plays. I think we just need to line up and run right at people. That's our strength. I don't think we're made to do these trick plays and stuff, And I think Kendall does get a little too pretty at times, but he's done it. He got us where we are, and he's doing a good job. He's not perfect. I've called plays for 15 years, and you have good ones, you have bad ones, They're all meant to score touchdowns, believe it or not, the way you block it up. Maybe not score a touchdown, but every time I drew it up, I was thinking, we could score. But anyway, now, the simple fact is that we should have won the game. Everybody knows that. All Arkansas fans know we should have won that game. We didn't play our best by far. It's like Jimmy Johnson always says, the ex-Cowboys head coach, and he's from Arkansas, played in Arkansas. He always says you don't win big games, you lose them, and that's by turnovers, was the main one, We can't turn the ball over. We can't commit penalties. You can't give up big plays or get a big play and have a penalty and have it called back, So a lot of these big games, you lose them on mistakes, and we did that. We had several mistakes. We had a lot of, but it wasn't just the field goal. It wasn't just the fumble. It was a lot. It was other things too. But those turnovers, man, we got to win that turnover battle. Look at Texas A&M and the 3 games they've won now. They won the turnover battle. One game they lost against Appalachian State. they lost the turnover battle. So we've got to protect that football. And that's why I feel, we just protect that ball and then punt, make the other team make mistakes, I'm a little bit more conservative, I guess. But anyway, and, so let's all stay on that bandwagon. Let's help these guys go get after Alabama. Hey, Alabama was not undefeated last year, and they made a championship game. Played Georgia. Georgia was not undefeated either. So just keep that in mind. Alabama beat Georgia in the SEC championship game, and Georgia come back and wins the title. So, hey, you don't have to be undefeated. I wanted to be, but, hey, you win some, you lose some. So that's all I got, guys. That was a very tough loss. We should have won, but that happens in sports. Trust me, I coached for 15 years, and you win some, you lose some. Sometimes you win, you should have lost. Other times you win, you lose when you should have won. And that's kind of where this game fit, I think. We should have won it. Now, if you like this video, please hit the like and share button. And head over to PuckettFanShop.com and check out my dog designs. And I'd love to do business with you. So I will see you guys on the next one. Go Hogs. Let's go get Alabama. Go Hogs.